Cheers, everybody.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to another episode of Bourbon Booze, where we explore the world of whiskeys and, on other days, vodkas and gins and stuff like that.
Oddities,
and then coffees. And then
cocktails.
Tomorrow we'll have our cocktail hour, and you want to make sure you watch that because Cody and I sit down and we look at all of the different kinds of additives that we use, or mostly he uses, in creating all of these different cocktails.
When you say additives, that makes it sound in different ingredients.
Non-liquor.
No, it is liquor.
Would you let me talk? Oh, man. Non-liquor specific ingredients. Like, it's not the base of the rye or the vodka or whatever. It's going to be the additions to it. So it's going to be liqueurs or types of wines or whatever.
The cordials and aperitifs.
Yeah. So, he just won't ever let me finish. All right, so today we're going to go on another whiskey from Ireland. This is a second of 3 Irish whiskeys that we did in our Advent calendar. And this is Hyde 1922 El Presidente. This is a single malt. Hyde is really hard to find. I don't know really the history of the company, but in America, or at least in our area, it's really difficult to find, and you can only find it really at one specific liquor store. And they range in really low prices to really high prices, between the $20 and then up to about $90. This is the single malt rum finish edition, and it's from the Cooley Distillery. I think this is in Dublin as well. It cost $52, so it's not necessarily your average kind of Joe Irish whiskey. It's not a Jameson or Hellcat Maggie type of stuff, but it is a single malt, so that's not something that Ireland is really quite known for.
And when you say a rum finish, you mean that it was finished in a rum cask?
Yes, it's aged 6 years and then aged, I think, 6 months in a rum cask. So the proof is 46% or 92 proof. Also,
not normal.
Kind of high for a Irish whiskey. I really enjoyed Hyde. I really want to explore all of the variations of Hyde, but there is a lot. I mean, there's about, from what I could see, there's almost a dozen different variations. So some are blended, some are single malts. So here we go. How are you going over there?
I'm just giving it a straight pour.
Wow. Okay. So at cost at $52, it's a 1 barrel rating. It's pricey. Water's not really doing anything on aroma for me. That's a difference, though. I give it a 3 on aroma. You're giving it a 4. Why 4?
It's very pleasant. It's got a deep dark and a deep cherry. And there's something in there that is just eluding me. Maybe that's the rum barrel.
Okay.
But you're not picking up the rum. It's got something that's just pretty pleasant, but I don't know what it is.
Okay. Initially, the aroma was a little bit off-putting to me, and then I developed it.
I think putting the water in ruined the aroma for me.
See, and I didn't see the water made any difference. I gave it a 3. It smells like, you can smell that rum, that sweetness of the molasses from the rum. I'm also getting that dark cherry, but I'm also more so getting the malty aroma. You can tell this is a single malt rather than like a blended, like a bourbon type of essence to it. It's more of a malty.
I think the water just made it smell like, to me now, if I just took a nice chocolate bar and smelled the chocolate bar, that kind of what the water
reset
did.
your aroma.
I'm gonna do my aroma the same without the water.
But reset it. I mean, go smell your armpit. Where you're not your
it
armpit.
smells like banana.
You can smell that. Reset.
That kind of works, but
it does work.
I would definitely not put water in it though.
I give it a 4 for flavor. You give it a 4 for flavor. How come?
It's definitely got the chocolatey. That it's got a nice smooth.
Okay.
And I still don't get the rum finish in it, but there is something that is kind of eluding me, and I think that is the rum.
It's the molasses of the rum to me.
Yeah.
So I think the water actually brings out the flavor a little bit more. I'm also picking up that malty, essence, that herbal, nutty, earthy essence of the malt. But it's spicy too. There's some spicy, peppery to it.
And that's probably from the rum.
It could be. It's also high proof. So that leads us to bite. You're giving it a 4. I'm not. I'm giving it a 3.
For the proof, I didn't even really find a bite for 90.
I find it a little bit lingering, spiciness on the front end and then lingering on the back. And I'm still getting that gentle burn.
I didn't really get that. I think
it's got a little bit of a bite. So we have a little bit of difference, but as we average it out, we're going to get the same thing. I end up with 11 points total, so that's a point shy of a 3. You're giving it 13 points. That's a point over a 3. So this is a 3 barrel. I'm really excited, though, because I think Hyde is really cool and unique in the realm of Irish whiskeys, and I really want to explore some of their other stuff. Obviously, there's better than this. I still find Writer's Tears one of the best. The spots, yellow and green spot. Never tried the red spot, which, because I'm poor. Red breast, better. So there are Irish whiskeys that are better to me. However, I like Hyde, and I want to explore their whole gambit of stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
We did a distillery run earlier this week, and Cody says that we now have to dedicate shelves to certain distilleries that we keep hitting because we have so many bottles. So you might see a change in the background, and if we do that for Hyde, we'll have to have a Hyde because, like I said, there's about 12 different variations.
You're definitely going to have to push out the bar and make more room.
Like I'm going to. You're the carpenter. All right. Tell us what you think about Hyde. Have you encountered it elsewhere outside of Texas or wherever? Is it readily available at all your different liquor stores? Right now, I only know one liquor store. It's a chain, which is lucky, but one liquor store that carries Hyde here in North Texas. But I'll keep exploring. But you might find it more available. Obviously, if you're in Ireland, you could probably get it, I'd assume. I don't know. But tell us what you think about Irish whiskey in general. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and merchandise. Also, subscribe. I keep saying that, but you need to subscribe. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey, and great whiskey is pretty good whiskey. I like it for Irish whiskey. And we'll be doing episode 3, not episode 3, but our 3rd and final Irish whiskey for the Advent calendar next week. So, thanks, guys.
Later.
Bye.